Yeah. Start a lawn care business. Should you? More money, more money, more money. That's what we're talking about here today, people. This is mainly for the youth. People about to graduate high school, you're in your early 20s. But if you're in your 30s and your 40s, pay attention. This might help you too, because I started lawn care in my late 30s. And we're just gonna chop it up here. I got in the background, I'm narrating. I got some footage going on where I just run my mouth. This is just footage, POV footage, showing you what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna pick up some trash, you're gonna cut some grass, you're gonna trim with your weed eater. You probably gonna have your trailer, 5x10, 6x12. You're gonna have your pickup truck most likely, you want to get you a pickup truck. I started out with a car, then worked my way up to a little Kia Soul. I'll put the seat down and put a Toro Time Master in there. And I was making a little money, so I said, hey man, I might can do this. So I'm still part-timing, but lawn care keep me busy, keep me out of trouble, keep me focused, man. It allow me to be a man. I feel like I'm being a man. It helped my testosterone, help keep me in shape, So that's really why I just kept doing it. Just for the mental clarity, it give me something to exert my frustrations and time on, when life is, coming at you, man. You're living, life is always coming at you as long as you're living, you see what I'm saying? But yeah, you're gonna have to work your way up to a pickup truck or something that, you could tow with. As as you upgrade your equipment, as you grow and you want to be more efficient and fast, you want a good truck, the pickup truck, you want a good weed eater. Now, whether I use electric weed eaters, I still got gas as backup, but I use electric weed eaters. I got electric blower, and I got I got 2 gas blowers. I got the Echo. So you start learning your equipment, and you're gonna go through your ups and downs on different brands. I'm not brand loyal. I just want some quality and work at a budget-friendly price. You see what I'm saying? You got entry-level mowers. I got the right stand to be. Right, got upper-level mowers. But even right now, a good stand-on mower, you're going to probably kick out about, if you're going brand new, you're going to kick out somewhere around $7,000. That's going to cost you. You know what I'm saying? But you can work your way up to that. I didn't start out with the zero turn. I started out with a push mower. So you got to just look into things like that, man. But I'm telling you, in today's time, in 2025, you got this phone in your damn hand, and you got a desktop, laptop, whatever you own, you online, you got a wealth of knowledge about lawn care and people showing you how to grow grass, how to treat grass. You might want to add tree trimming into your repertoire. Just things of that nature, man. Leaf cleanup. I take off the winter months. The winter months is my downtime. When March, April hit, depending on the spring, I'm out there getting it. The summertime make me wonder why I'm still doing it, because it's hot. So if you're not an outside person, this is not going to be for you. You're definitely going to get dirty. If you don't like getting dirty, I'm telling you, a bath after a shower after a long day of lawn care, man, I'm telling you, it feel like you're just being blessed by the gods, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey. I like to bathe now, but I'm telling you, a bath after lawn care. But anyway, you gonna put some miles on your truck. So, you're gonna need a truck with decent transmission and pull. At least a 1,500. If you can get you a super duty, fellas, 2,500, go on get that 2,500, because you might can, parlay that and doing something else with your trailer, make you a little extra money on the side too. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, get you at least a 1,500. This is Ford F-150. I'm operating out of right now. Got me a work truck coming. I don't recommend a GMC or a Chevy, but if you got a, man, shout out to my Chevy owners, man. We're not gonna start that debate, but it's a lot of problems that I'm seeing with GM more so than Ford and Dodge, man. So we're not gonna get into that. But you know, get the truck of your choice. But no, you're gonna have to keep your truck serviced. You know, that's going into your budget. That's gonna dictate your prices. Get you enough clientele, man. Try to get them. I recommend, if you're just starting out, I recommend get you a push mower. Like, let's say you 12th grade right now, 12th grade, you thinking about lawn care, you like to cut grass, you already cutting grass around the neighborhood, then you definitely need to get your ass on YouTube and start figuring out what's going on. Like I said, I'm not gonna give you all the things you need to know in one video. I'm just giving you the basics of it's money out there in lawn care. Real money. It's no cap. You can make as much money as you want. You know what I'm saying? But on the average, let's just say on a little slick average. Like I said, there's no cap to this. You just get out there and you will start to figure it out as you grow your business. Just know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Learn about the different grass types. You know, your Bermuda grasses, you got your warm season grasses, you got your cold season grasses, your fescue. Know your area. I'm in North Carolina. You might have to do something different if you out there in Illinois, over that way out west. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a whole different type of get on. See what I'm saying? Know where you at. So you gonna have to know a little something. You can't just be an idiot out there with a truck and a lawnmower and you headed for destruction. But I'm just saying, as you start looking around and growing your business and getting your clients and just servicing the yards, getting your skills better, the money and the doors are open up. There's commercial contracts you can get. There's government contracts. I have not gotten that yet, but that's something I'm looking into. But just get out here and just get your feet wet, you know. Get your body of work going. Learn how to trim edge. Learn how to sharpen your blades. You might have to pick up some dog shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty job. But you can sustain and raise a family off of this. You see what I'm saying? I looked up something on Google, and it says income in lawn care varies significantly. From a few $1,000s for a solo part-time operator to potentially over $100,000 annually for a well-established business, with some larger companies earning millions. Factors like pricing, service offerings, mowing versus premium services, route density, operational efficiency, and client base determine profitability. For instance, a solo operator might make an extra $2,000 to $3,000 per month, while the business owner with a strong strategy can average around $128,000 per year. You see what I'm saying? The sky's the limit, where the ground is the limit, but you can make you some money in lawn care, man. It ain't just cutting grass. See what I'm saying? You got to get certified depending on your state. If you administering herbicide, and you're gonna have to take classes, it's gonna teach you a little bit about mowing frequency and volume. You know, you can upgrade your service, man. I'm telling you, it's a booming business. Land has to get tended to. You could just clear brush if you want to. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just, I got a lawnmower and I'm cutting grass. No, man, it's a science to this. It's a business. Let's see. Factors impacting income. Service scope. Focusing on basic mowing may yield a lower income while offering premium service like fertilization, tree and brush maintenance, and even niche services like dog waste removal can increase earnings significantly. Man, you can remove poop, people. You can charge extra for that. I got a client, I prefer you get up the dog poop. Myself, I don't want to even charge you for that. I really don't even want to mess around with your yard if you got a little dog out there pooping everywhere. Don't nobody want to ride and step in dog shit. But what I'm just saying is, you can charge for that, people. Pricing and profit margin. You can charge between $30 to $65 per hour for mowing, or $50 to $250 per service, with profit margins on a single job ranging from 5% to 20%. High profit margins are achievable by managing cost and efficient operation. You got your operational efficiency. Consolidating service routes by keeping jobs close together is a key strategy to increase the number of yards serviced per day and boost income. You got your scale of business. A solo operator has a limited earning potential compared to a business with employees, a larger service area, and more sophisticated marketing and operational tools. Experience and location income is highly dependent on your experience, business acumen, and the local market demand. See what I'm saying? The money out there. The money is out there in lawn care. You just got to go get started and turn on the vision. That's what you got to do. You got to turn on the vision. Now, I can't tell you my vision. I'm just going to tell you where to start. Let's start from the ground up. See if you really want to do it. So you ain't got to spend a whole lot of money. And you might be able to, it depends on where you want to start. It depends on your age and your financial money that you got to invest into your lawn care business. You want to get your LLC pumping, get that started. You don't have to yet, but you can get that. Tax ID. Get your business credit established. But in the meantime, just go out there and cut you some grass. If you got access to a lawnmower, maybe talk to your neighbors right there near you. You know what I'm saying? What I read to you a little earlier where it said you can maximize your profits if everything is close in one area. And that's what you really want to do. Want to work out of a neighborhood. And you're not going to be stepping on anybody's toes. And somebody might quit you and go with another lawn care service. Don't even worry about that. I found through my experience, when one leave me, maybe 2, 3 more come my way. You know what I'm saying? And every year it's not going to be the same. It's a fun-filled adventure in lawn care, I'm telling you. If you're not scared to be outdoors, you're not scared to run across a snake, you're not scared to use a rake, push mower every now and then, because sometimes you can't zero turn everything, you know. Inspect your trailer. Check out your tires and everything. You know, so you're going to have to service your vehicles. You're going to have to put money back into your lawn care service. You will find that you will try to learn how to tinker and work on your equipment. Get the warranties on your equipment. If you're getting brand new equipment, get the warranties on your equipment. There's plenty of videos out here, review videos on deleting weed eater or weed trimmer, mower. But, you know, you'll find your way. Just get started. And like I said, learn your grasses. Learn the different type of grasses, the mowing heights, the weeds. And depending on the client. See, a lot of my clients, I like the client, my particular client, is just cut my grass. You know, they don't want the yard of the year. Just cut my grass. That's what I like. So, cause you ain't got to be all that prissy. I'm gonna make the yard look good. You see what I'm saying? But you're not worried about little tire ruts from a zero turn. You're not worried about a little gapping. You know, you just want your yard cut. I prefer those customers anyway. The ones that don't complain much. Cause you're in and out. You take care of them too. Cause I appreciate the fact that they're not picky and complaining. And so I do little extra things for them throughout the year. You know, some years you're not gonna make as much as the last year. But if you really like doing yard work and really like getting outdoors, man, hey, you will like going into lawn care. You'll like starting your lawn care business, even if you're doing it part-time. Cause I was just sitting my ass around the house after work, and I said, damn, I started getting fat. I said, I need to get to moving, man, and I need to make a little extra money, because that's when the inflation had just started hitting and everything. So I said, let me get out here and cut some grass. So my wife was trying to do that property preservation thing, and we was getting the yards, and they needed grass cuts a lot. So I said, hell, I can knock that out. So that's how I really got started. Just cutting grass. And I found out, I said, damn, I like to cut grass, and it's kind of crazy. One of my best jobs, or one of my favorite summer jobs was cutting grass at Fort Bragg, out there on the range, on the shooting range. You know, they wasn't shooting while we were cutting grass, but yeah, we had to drive a tractor. The tractor had that big ass mower on the back, and that mower just dropped down like that, you know, with your levels and everything. Man, now I'm talking about just cutting grass, man, out there. It just gave me a sense of freedom, man. I don't know, man. It's just something I like to do. It's the country boy in me, man. My parents they from the country. I ain't from the country like that. I'm from a little city. city to go into a bigger city, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but yeah, if you like getting outdoors, man, you don't mind getting dirty, man, you can get you some money out there in lawn care, I'm telling you. You just need to learn the tricks of the trade. You need to learn what's going on out there. And talk to other people out there on the grind, man, and link up. Sometimes somebody will throw you some business because they can't do it, you know? Every yard ain't for you. I'm telling you, you got to learn that every yard ain't for you. It's yards I turn down, man. If you got a lot of obstacles out there, a lot of toys, a lot of trash, I ain't got time, man. Because then you going to get mad when I sit there and say, hey, to pick up all this trash, I got to charge you about $100 just to get started. You know, $100? Yeah, $100, ma'am. Your yard is junky. You need to get this junk up. I'm not about to cut this here. No, and you got to walk your yards too. If you in overgrown grass, you got to walk that yard or you'll tear your mower up. You got to make sure that, cut high first if you got to. Just cut high first, then try to knock it down. I know it might take a little time, but you got to think about your equipment too. Fellas, ladies, whatever. If you're thinking about getting in lawn care, you got to think about your equipment. This equipment costs. That's for sure. I really don't like to do junky yards, so I turn them down. Hilly yards, because I'm in my 40s, and I tore my Achilles probably about 8 years ago. I don't like to do a lot of hills, you know. And, you know, a lot of slopes. I do them, but, you know, depending on the grade, the slope. If it's too hilly now, I'm turning you down. Yeah. I had this one dude, man, one of them, I ain't gonna even get into the race thing, the cultural thing, but he just stand out there and watch it. I had to quit him too, man. You ain't gonna just stand out there and watch me, man. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? He was just out there watching. So you get some weirdos like that, man. You get the weirdo neighbor next door looking at you. You know, little dogs. Yeah, the dogs be barking at you like they want to break bad on you, man. So you got to be ready at all times in lawn care. You got to have your head on the swivel out there. Don't think I ain't paying attention. You know what I mean? So yeah. But it's fun, man. I'm telling you, man. If you really like to get outdoors, man, and you really like to just be outside, man. If I ain't have so much time invested in my main job, I would just do this full time, man. Lawn care for real. Until I was probably about 55. I think I could roll with it. If I, you know, get really focused and got down on it. Yeah, I can maximize. But I got so much time already invested in my main job, you know. I'm close. I got a pension coming out of that, you know. But it's all about the money, man. If y'all can get you some money, man, go on out there and get it, man. I'm telling you, man. Get you a lawn care business, man. If you in an area where there's a lot of little neighborhoods you can go, I'm telling you, man, if you in high school right now, you can make you some money in the summer cutting grass. And then that'll let you know. You'd be like, damn, I'm just going to go ahead. As soon as I graduate, I'm going to go ahead and get that truck and that trailer. Find a way, hey, your auntie, your auntie, your daddy, you know, they might want to just invest in you, you know. Just, you know, get started. And right now, the economy ain't so bad. People need a yard service. You know, they need a yard service. Now, you might not be able to turn down everything in the beginning. This is all you got. See, I had something to fall back on, so, you know, I could turn down certain stuff. You got to think about that, too. And you got to look at your age and know your body. When it's hot, you got to hydrate. I'm telling you, you got to hydrate out there, man. You can't be eating all that fried food in the summertime and then drinking it daggone with the Powerade and stuff. Go out there and think that's hydrating you, man. You be done cracked over out there, man. I'm telling you, it's hot out there in the summertime now. You out there, hey, cutting grass in the summer make you rethink that thing. Now, I take the winter off. You got some lawn care service, they go all year round. That's right, they go all year round. So that's something you got to look at too. When you gonna get your downtime, and in that downtime, what are you doing making income while you in that downtime, you know? Because depending on where you at, you might have a longer winter. See, down here, North Carolina, where I'm at. I'm in around Greensboro area. In between Raleigh and Charlotte. So it really, man, really, I don't turn the mower off until about mid-December or sometime January. Because right now we got a cold front coming through today. But it's gonna warm right back on up by the weekend. And then, you know, around Thanksgiving, it'll dip down, it'll get cold. And then, boom, about mid-December going right on into New Year's. We get warm. It get foggy and warm around here. I don't necessarily be cutting, but you still can go make you some money doing leaf cleanups, though. It's still leaves to be got up. You know. So, you got to factor that in. Am I going to be equipped, or can I handle fall cleanups and make some money off doing leaves? You got aerating, reseeding, your fertilization. Man, I'm challenging you, man. So this video right here is ready for all the youngsters, man. All the little youngsters just sitting around with time on their hand. If you got access and the means and the motivation to get up off your ass every day and just go out there and do some yard work, you can make you some money, man. I'm telling you, you can make you some money. If I was younger, and see, when I came out of high school, I graduated in 1997, man. It wasn't that much knowledge floating around about lawn care, you know. It wasn't the type of equipment that's out here today, the type of financing that's out here today. That wasn't going on in 97. So, you know, I didn't really start paying attention to, 2017? About 2015. I started watching some lawn care videos on YouTube. Seen a spike, seen a boom. But yeah, you see the grind. I see grinders every day. I see a truck, a hitch. So you got to learn about, securing your load, hitching that thing up. Yeah, you got to learn about. You can't be a dummy now. I'm trying to tell you, they just, any idiot can just grab him a trailer in a truck and go cut grass. Nah, you can't do that, man. You got to educate yourself out here. In any field you go in, you have to educate yourself, and you learn best through experience. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm telling you, if you able-bodied right now and retired, let's say you retired in your 50s from one job, and you still in good health, you know, still good shape, and you bored, you can get you a truck, a trailer, and a lawn care setup and go make you a little money, man. I'm telling you. And you got a buddy that's down, and luckily I got a buddy. Shout out to Billy, man. My buddy Billy, man. His real name's Shell. But shout out to Shell, man. Shell helped me out on certain projects. I'm able to help put a little money in his pocket, you know. So you might be able to help a friend get a little money that weekend, man, through your lawn care service, man. So that's the community activism or community work involved in lawn care, man. Let's say I don't really got to set up the haul off branches and trees and stuff like that, but I got a buddy who do. So I'm getting him some money, man. So you're looking at the community aspect of lawn care, man. You know? It's a lot of selfish people out there, man. They try to use you, man. Other lawn care businesses, you know, they really don't like to work together like that. But I found some people to be helpful. You know what I'm saying? It's good people out there. And you will learn that too. You learn that you're talking to someone, they be BSing. You be like, oh, he ain't doing it like he's saying it. But okay. If you say so. Anyway, though. Yeah. Lawn care business. That's what's up, man. And I ride a stand on. I started off with a zero turn John Deere, the residential mower. And I probably could have got a good 4 or 5 years out of that, but I wanted to upgrade. I kind of stepped out there a little too fast in the equipment realm. Cause you get excited. You like, oh man, look at this. Oh man, look at this mower. Oh my goodness, man. I'm telling you, man, it's the mowers out there, man, it'll blow your mind when you start looking at lawn mowers. But yeah. Yeah, you don't have to, the overhead is not high. You can start off very simple and run you a lawn care business in your first 5 years and really make you some money. Like I know, looking back, I know what I did wrong, but I didn't know I was doing it wrong at the time because I was just out there just, fumbling around doing it. But man, I'm telling you, man, if you need a little advice, man, out there, man, just, shoot something in the comment and I'll try to answer a question for you. If I got an experience or, if you just getting started in lawn care. It's hard to tell a vet something, you know what I'm saying? But, for the newbies, you got some questions about fescue, types of fescue, fertilizing, little methods and tricks. Man, there's plenty of people out here, man, with good YouTube channels, man, to help me. Things I know or I was doing on my own or, me and a buddy figured out in our area, things that work. Yeah. I help you out, man. And then, again, lawn care is not just cutting grass. Somebody might want you to do a mulch bed or put a circle, the circle around the circular mulch bed around the tree. Somebody might want you to do that, man, Somebody might want you to remove hedges, man. And you could charge by that. The little weeds that grow in the driveway, you got people who charge for that. Now, depending on if you my day one and I like you like that, I take care of your driveway and the fee that I charge you. But that's just how I do things. I try to give back too, because I'm getting, I try to give back while I'm getting, But that's just my moral compass. See, that might cause you not to make as much money or, I'm telling you, the earning potential is there. If you're looking for money, get you a lawn care business. If you like to be outside, you like to work outdoors, you want to exercise, to work out. And again, hydrate your body in the summertime now, I'm telling you. Cut down on the fried foods. You got to treat your body like a vehicle, because it is. So you can't, don't play with that summer heat, I'm telling you. Y'all youngest, y'all can do it a little bit, because we did it. But don't play around that summer heat. Hydrate. Don't be out there drinking heavy and then go out there and cut grass the next day. I don't even drink during the growing season. When that stuff start coming in mid-spring, late spring, going into the summer, man, you be hustling. I'm talking about it. It's all kinds of work to do. Edges, some leaves still left over from the winter. Man, weeds starting to come in. Man, you can make you some money in lawn care. You can make you some money in lawn care. I'm gonna beat that drum and keep saying you gonna have to figure it out though. You gonna have to figure out what you want to do with your lawn care business. You got to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, YouTube got your back when it comes to lawn care. You just going off in your little corner and go down the rabbit hole, man. There's all kinds of informative videos that can help you fix your mower, fix your weed eater, mowers to stay away from. You got people showing you how to change the oil, your hydros. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. You can cut the overhead in that business and you can start really maximizing and make you some profit. Now you're gonna have some ups and downs. That goes with any business. That's the nature of the beast, as they say. That's what it is. But don't let that deter you. Just get on out there and make you some money. More money, more money, more money. It can be done. It can be done. It really can. Like I'm sitting back right now from the knowledge I've gained over the last 5 years. Like, dang, oh man, I could have done. Yeah. yeah. But I might put a couple more videos together to try to help. Just you know, give some of my knowledge and wisdom that I gained over the years in lawn care. So y'all just stay tuned for that. But I definitely suggest if you in the 12th grade right now, or you just got out of high school and you don't mind working outside, you need to get you a lawn care business. Whether it's on the part-time, it's on the side, whether it's your part-time, because you can control your scheduling. You can control how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to be willing to get up and go. But yeah, if you in your early 20s, you need to be out there cutting some grass if you're not allergic to grass, or if you're not allergic to outdoor work. If you in shape, or you trying to get in shape, you know. But again, to go with this, to complement this, when I say you can go on YouTube or TikTok and find you some good information to help grow your lawn care business. Also look into fine-tuning your health. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you what to eat. Just go out there and build your own healthy diet. It's gonna start in the mind anyway. So yeah. That's why I can't tell you what to eat, because what you eat don't make me shit, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Something that might be healthy to you might not be beneficial to me, or it could be something neutral. So just go out there and do your homework on that, because you got to have your body able to get out there and endure them seasons, man, because the weather gonna change up on you. Like right now it's getting cold. I don't go out if it's not in the upper 50s, upper 60s. I don't do that, because I'm getting older. But you younger, you might can handle that. No, I don't do that, because you're gonna sweat a little bit still, and you out in that cold air. So, and then you got to be careful in that heat. So you got two extremes. You got the cold and the heat. So, but get yourself prepared for that. Get your mind right. Get your body right, and you can get through those seasonal changes and find you a groove to where you still make you a little bit of money to help you get through any type of situations. And man, we all out here, man, just trying to make these ends meet. Yeah. So if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you for rocking with Space Time. And again, this video is about, should you start your lawn care business? Again, I said the main thing I think you need to know or ask yourself is, do you want to get funky? Do you want to get dirty? Do you want to get stanky? If you don't mind doing that, man, I'm telling you. And eventually you're going to want you a work truck. Just a truck that you funk up. You and your partners just ass it up to be damned, man. Because I'm telling you, man, you going to get stanky. So that's what that's where I'm at right now. I want my work truck put temporarily, and I want an enclosed trailer. Or if I don't get an enclosed, I'll probably go up to a 6 by 12 trailer. That way I can run 2 mowers, two big stand-on. And my next mower, if I get a stand-on, it would be probably the Hustler Surfer Pro at 34. It's a 34. Yeah, I get that. And keep my right running. I probably got at least another good 4 years on the right before it really give me some major problems. So, yeah. You definitely gonna get off into the equipment realm and start learning about. I hope you are. If you ain't learning about your equipment, something wrong with you. That's what you definitely got to do when you get into lawn care. You got to learn about these mowers, the brands, the warranties, the prices, and how to shop around. Cause man, oh my goodness. But yeah, and you. I don't have a particular blade that I like. You got some people that don't like ballot blades. I like ballot blades. I mean, it's just you'll find your way through this. I'm telling you. Cause I'm seeing some things now. Telling you, since I've been in 5 years, we ain't gonna get into all that right now. That was gonna be for another video. But I'm dropping game on you, man. I'm telling you. I'm dropping game. Oh, I'm telling you, all my little high schoolers, you 12th grade, or you 20 to 25, you need to get you a lawn care business going. Because you don't always have to work it. You can grow it to where you got people working it for you. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just you being the solo operator all the time. So you got to think about that. You got to think about it. That's what I'm saying. If you familiar with Monopoly and you like to play Monopoly, you definitely to get into a lawn care business. You'll start to see what I'm saying. Some of you probably are already picking up on what I'm putting down. But again, man, you're gonna have to work on your craft. And it is deeper than just, oh, he pulled up, cut your grass. It's just like going to the barber shop, man. You got barbers you got a lot of mediocre barbers out there. They're sustaining and making money. So you can be a mediocre lawn care man. It just depends on how you envision servicing that lawn. Are you an artist with it? So, but that's subjective. That still doesn't stop your earning potential as far as money. So it's money in lawn care. That's for sure. And there ain't no age limit on it. I've seen cats out there damn near 70, man, out there getting it, man. Seriously, I'm not playing. Yeah, man. I done seen them out there, the old. Not old as in bad, just, they got some age on them, man. And out there cutting, man, getting money. Probably been doing it for a long time. Holding down their family. So, yes. And they got the electric equipment out there now, and you got your battery power equipment. They help. I got a few. I got a battery power weed eaters. They been holding up. If I was going full time, I probably would just use gas, but I don't cut full time like that. So, and let's see, I probably got about 12 houses. And most of them in the same area. Yeah. And I got a little another little thing I do. The common areas I take care of. So it's decent, man. I mean, it's decent, man. Could I make more money? Hell, yes. If I was full time, I could really make some money. But I told you, man, and current job I'm on, I'm almost close to retirement. I done put time in there, man. So it's just, what's the saying? If I knew then what I know now, that's just life, But I'm just telling you, if you knew you interested in lawn care or you thinking about starting a lawn care business, go on and start it. If you already think you want to start one. You can make money. Do not be scared. It's a lot of ways to make money in lawn care. Now, the economy tank, and everybody's gonna go down. So don't worry about that. But right now, everything is still kind of stable. Stock market hadn't completely crashed. It's hope for the American citizens, people. And you can make you some money in lawn care. So, if you're on the fence, if you're thinking about it, go on, get your mower, man. Get the mower. Get off your ass and go cut you some grass. I ain't playing. I'm real serious right now. Get off your ass and go cut you some grass. Because you can make some money. Yes, sir. You can. Digital or cash. You can get it. Right now, still. And you got a little time left. Might have a lot of time left. So, yeah. Start your lawn care business. Go and get you some more money. More money. More money. I don't think you will regret it. Again, what I tell you in the beginning, and I kept saying throughout the video, if you don't mind getting dirty, if you don't mind going outside, you like being outside, you like doing yard work, go ahead and do it. You can just play around just to see. You don't have to go full-fledged. You can just test the waters. And you can make you some money in lawn care. You probably know about 5 people that don't want to do their own yard. And you say, I'll come over there and do it. There you go right there. There you go right there. There you go right there. Yeah. Space time. Again, I want to appreciate y'all taking time to watch. If you got a 12th grader or, somebody getting out of high school, tell them go ahead and get on YouTube and learn about doing lawn care. Y'all try to help invest in it. But make sure they want to do it now. You know this person don't like to go outside and do no yard work. You already seen that your child is lazy. Then lawn care is not going to be for them. But if you see your son don't mind cutting grass, or hell, your daughter might get out there and cut the grass. You might say, baby girl, you might want to try lawn care. I'm just saying, it's something to think about. If you got children that's getting out of high school, you got a little money you can invest in them, and just see how they manage business on their own. I'm just telling you, it's earning potential out there. The ground is the limit. So go on out there and get your lawn care bit if you're interested. If you're already thinking about it, go ahead and do it. Again, I put some footage up there for you while you're listening to me run my mouth. Just show you what I do on a day-to-day grind. Not every day, but my part-time grind. When I'm out there, that's a whole day's worth of work that I condensed into 40-some minutes so I could talk and tell you about the ups and downs and the do's and don'ts. I ain't going to a lot of that, but again, just comment if you got some questions about lawn care. You interested in getting started in lawn care? Maybe I can help you out, maybe I can't. I've been doing it for about 8 years now. Started out with a little push mower. Got a little official setup now, And I'm seeing some things that I done wrong and I can correct. But peace. Space time.